As the 2023 NFL season winds down, many franchises are inching closer towards a postseason berth. 4 teams have already clinched playoff spots, with 4 others possessing the ability to do so in Week 16. While the Dolphins, Chiefs, Browns, and Lions have a very good chance of making the postseason, other teams are less fortunate. However, there are 3 bubble teams that would make wildcard weekend much more entertaining. The Los Angeles Rams gave their fans an early Christmas present Thursday night by defeating the New Orleans Saints. Sean McVay's offense has executed brilliantly since the team's Week 10 bye, putting up nearly 30 points per game en route to a 5-1 record. As a result, the Rams' odds of making the playoffs jumped from 9% to above 70%. The NFC has been pegged as a 3-horse race since training camp, with the Lions viewed as a potential sleeper. And while the Rams aren't sneaking up on anyone, they are one of a very small handful of teams that could legitimately challenge the 49ers, Eagles, and Cowboys. The Jacksonville Jaguars, Houston Texans, and Indianapolis Colts are tied for first atop the AFC South, and each would provide a fun football game if they make the playoffs. But with health concerns surrounding CJ Stroud and Trevor Lawrence, Colts quarterback Gardner Minshew may be able to provide the most exciting game. If Indianapolis wins the division, a date with the Cleveland Browns would likely be in store. It would be a rematch of one of this season's best games, aided by the resurgent Joe Flacco. Jake Browning has largely been effective as quarterback of the Cincinnati Bengals after Joe Burrow suffered a season-ending wrist injury. Browning had a monster game versus the Jacksonville Jaguars in Week 13, then followed it up with a thrilling overtime victory against the Minnesota Vikings. Even the most ardent Bengals supporters didn't think Cincinnati would make a postseason push without Burrow. Now playing with house money, the Bengals have beaten playoff contenders in 3 consecutive weeks. There is no reason they can't be competitive or even pull off an upset if they get their shot in the postseason.